the third obstacle. Now, Ninja Warrior, oh man. You know what they put after something like a rolling log where your head is spinning? A balance obstacle. You get 20 feet if you get to run along a balance obstacle. So I landed on that mat, you know, I'm down there on the ground, I'm trying to slowly get myself up, and my head is kind of doing this still type of thing. So I looked off to the audience, tried to make sure I was waving the right direction, let them know I made it. I got up, and then there's a mat to crawl up to the next platform, so I crawled up to the next platform, and that's where I could see Razor's Edge as I stood there and looked forward. So to try to help maintain my focus and my balance, I put my finger out, tried to hold it still. I think I actually did use the second hand, just trying to stop the head from spinning because it was so crazy. So Razor's Edge, anybody watch know what Razor's Edge is? Okay, a few people. So it's basically 3 panels. They're on a pole. The first panel is about 4 feet long, maybe 6 inches wide, and then there's about a 2-foot gap between them. So you literally have to run across 3 panels and then launch yourself and try to land on the pad on the end. That would be too easy. So American Ninja Warrior says, you know what? The first panel is going to start at an angle like this. So when you step on it and put in much any weight, it's going to start to turn because it's just on a pipe, okay? The second panel, let's make it this angle. And the third panel, let's make it that angle again. So I'm sitting here, my head's spinning. I am 20 feet away from finishing the third obstacle. No 60-year-old has ever finished a third obstacle on American Ninja Warrior. Woo! Can I do this? So I says to myself, I don't have the stride that these young guys do. I just don't stretch quite that well. So if I look at my stride, it's like I can hit that first panel with 1 foot pretty well and go as far as I can. Then I'm going to go as far as I can with my left foot. It's not going to get anywhere near the middle. So what that means, I'm going to have to come in with my right foot and hit that second one really fast. And the third one is over here and it's tilted this way. So I get to take this left one, bring it over, hit the one on the angle, and then try to lunge forward to get to the platform. Well, I understood my first step, my second step, and my third step. The fourth one is kind of like, I don't know how to do that. I just don't know. So it was time, again, the producers, time to go. You tried to get your bearings long enough, time to go. So I took off, I backed up, I put everything I had in it. Sure enough, boom, hit the first one right, hit the second one right, hit the third one right, hit the fourth potential step with the side of my leg right on that panel as it went down. And next thing you know, I can just see up into a dark sky. But in between me and the dark sky is about 4 feet of water. I'm actually laying on the bottom of the pool. It happened so fast. And I will tell you, in Cleveland, in May, at 10 o'clock at night, in 40-degree weather, that water is cold. So I ended up finally popping up out of the water. I did my fun waves to the audience, and I got out on the correct side of the producers once so you can get interviews and everything. But it was so crazy and so fast. As I reflect back on my experience there, one of the things that hits me is the point that I believe very strongly is that everything is created twice. I saw my first step. Guess what? I hit my first step. I saw my second step. I hit my second step. I saw my third step. I hit it. I had no clue about my fourth step. I hit it. I did exactly what my mind thought I was going to do. I was like, I'm clueless. How does this thing work? And I ended up going down. If you think about pretty much anything that we have that exists has been created here, not from the beginning of creation, but as man has been going to work, everything is created twice. This school building, they didn't say, hey, we're going to put a school building up, somebody bring some 2x4s in and some hammers and just do your best, start pulling together. The idea of the school had to come into fruition first. And then how big is it going to be? How do we want it structured? How many classrooms do we want? They began to build this entire building the first time. in their head, probably then again on paper, eventually in blueprints, and then eventually materials were shipped and they started to physically build the building. And then a long time after that, the building actually opened. Everything is created twice. As you look at this grand health challenge that you're involved in now, participating in, the same is the case. You need to look at the goals that you set and see in your own mind, what does it look like for me to be at the weight that I'm going for? What will I be doing? What kind of clothes will I be wearing? What places will I be going? Maybe some places that are different than you go today. What does it look like for me to be in my end result? If I can't see it in my mind first, my chances of living it out in reality are tiny. They are tiny. So we need to create what we want it to look like now, tonight, if you haven't done so already. And one of the other key things that's really beneficial is to start identifying and seeing yourself doing the things that you need to be doing to look the way that you're going to see yourself looking. Whether that's walking by something that you currently stop and grab something and eat something, it might be seeing yourself measuring out the quantity of food that you're taking in at certain times. It may be seeing yourself starting on the couch and then saying, you know what, this doesn't work, this isn't the new me, this isn't going to get me my plan. Seeing yourself get up, and whether that's a walk around the neighborhood, doing jumping jacks, whatever it is, you need to be able to see those things happening before they will likely really become fruition. Everything is created twice.